Even-Grace enters stage right into a familiar gay bar.
Here we go, home sweet home.
What is this place?
This is where we come to be ourselves.
Grace looks around at all the inhabitants of the bar.
We?
Lauren dramatically enters stage left in full drag attire and walks over towards the girls.
Hello, girls. You must be Niamh's friend. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Grace, this is Lauren. She's the one who owns the bar.
Lucky Lauren, how do you do?
It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Grace.
Oh, the pleasure's all mine, darling. I've got a lovely little spot in the corner for you both. Just follow me.
Grace looks at Niamh in astonishment. Niamh takes Grace by the hand and follows Lauren to the table where she's set up for them.
Now, I hope you've both eaten before you got here because I have fuck all for you to eat.
Lauren lights up 2 candles that are set up on the table. Other inhabitants of the bar either laugh at this, cheer, or roll their eyes. Niamh and Grace sit down.
When I get you something to drink, I'll be a few seconds.
Lauren walks away from the pair.
Wow, you've gone all out.
I pulled a few strings.
So, when did you first realize that you were,
A lesbian?
Yeah, I'm curious. I've never met them before.
You probably have, you just didn't realize it.
Well, go on then, enlighten me.
I mean, it wasn't really something I came to terms with. I just sort of always knew. Like, I never questioned it. It was just a feeling.
Interesting.
What about you? Have you had any experiences or ever just had a feeling?
Not really. I've not really done anything like this before.
Exciting. How do you find it?
It's nice, yeah. I didn't know it could be this fun.
Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be?
I don't know. My family have always tried to get me to go out with someone, and it's always really put me off the whole idea in general.
Not surprised. That sounds awful. Why would they try and pressure you into dating someone? That sounds fucked.
I guess to keep up appearances. My fashion sense draws a lot of suspicion from the neighbours.
Well, it's definitely a dead giveaway.
The 2 of them laugh. Lauren comes back with 2 glasses and a bottle of wine.
Alright, here we go. Cheapest shit I could find that wasn't completely vile.
Lauren, Christ, you shouldn't have.
Well, you did come to me pretty excited. I just wanted to get something special for the occasion.
Lauren looks at Grace.
She was practically jumping across the walls when she came to me. Had quite the effect on this one.
Lauren pours the 2 of them glasses and then leaves again. Grace stares at Niamh's flushed face.
Well, you sure know how to treat a lady.
It's all her, really. I just wanted to make sure you were comfortable.
Well, thanks. I don't think I've ever met anyone quite like you.
I've traveled around this whole country, city to city, coast to coast, and I've never met a gem that's shone quite as brightly as you.
Grace blushes.
Get around then, do you?
Well, I mean...
Oh, don't worry about it. I admire your passion. If you can find the beauty in me, along with this shithole of an island, then you clearly have a lot of room in your heart for love.
Grace reaches over and holds Niamh's hand. Grace raises her glass of wine.
I really appreciate that.
Niamh grabs onto Grace's hand tighter and raises her own glass, clinking it against Grace's. The 2 of them look into each other's eyes as they drink the wine. Grace gags.
God, that is properly rank.
Well, she did promise the cheap shit.
Niamh and Grace get lost in each other's eyes again. Grace leans in and kisses Niamh, and the 2 of them are locked in an embrace for a few seconds. Grace pulls back and they continue to look into each other's eyes. Niamh looks up at the clock on the wall and realizes the time.
Shit.
What?
Niamh bolts up.
I'm so sorry, I have to go.
What?
We'll meet soon. Get your sister to come find me again so we can sort something out. I'm really sorry, I'm gonna be late.
That's alright.
Niamh walks over to Grace and kisses her on the cheek.
I'll see you again, I promise.
They look longingly into each other's eyes before Niamh brushes off stage left, leaving Grace on her own. End of scene. Scene 8. Confrontation. Benny and Patrick stand beside each other at the spot that Tyler said to meet them.
God, where is she? I thought she'd be here by now.
If she has any sign, she won't show up.
What will we do then?
Sure, we'll be fine. There's no shaving around, you know.
And then what? Be constantly looking behind our backs where our lives.
Jesus, that's how you know you 2 are definitely related.
Tyler and his goons enter stage left.
Right, where is she?
She'll be here in a minute.
Why isn't she with you?
She'll be here, alright. Calm down.
You better hope for your sake she will be.
Or what? Come on, drop the act. Your dad's not here right now.
You don't know anything about me.
I know more than most.
Tyler is taken aback and silently fuming. Niamh rushes on stage right.
Hey, sorry I'm late.
Niamh, you've got a lot of nerve.
Listen, Tyler, do we really need to fight over this? Can't we come to some sort of understanding?
Shut your mouth. Enough of your tricks. You're going to listen.
All right, Tyler, I'm listening.
Stay away from Grace, okay? You're messing with stuff you don't know how to handle.
I can't do that, Tyler.
Yes, you can.
Tyler pulls out a gun and points it at Niamh. Silent.
Do as I say and no one gets hurt. You can have your pick of anyone else in this city, but don't mess with my people.
Niamh is in shock.
Now get down on your fucking knees.
Niamh does so.
This is a warning. Am I clear? Stay away.
Niamh looks up at Tyler.
You wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
Patrick storms up to Tyler.
No, you fucking wouldn't.
Tyler moves the gun to Patrick.
Put that fucking thing down, you absolute fool. This has gone far enough.
This shouldn't have anything to do with you. Move away.
Are you kidding? Is this what you think you are, some kind of gangster?
At the minute, I'm the man with a gun, so maybe you should think twice before speaking back to me.
A gun's only as deadly as the person holding it.
Tyler's aim softens.
I look into your eyes and I see nothing but fear.
Don't push it.
You may have fooled your fans here, but I see you. I can see into your soul. I know who you really are.
Tyler's grip tightens.
Stop it.
You think you can get rid of me? Silence me? No. You can't. I won't. Soon your friends will see, and your dad will see. The cracks will begin to grow, and you have nowhere else to go. You're one of us. Just accept it.
Tyler pulls the trigger, shooting Patrick in the chest. Patrick stumbles and falls to the ground. The air is thick with silence. Tyler lets his arm fall, still holding the gun. Benny stumbles over and falls next to his dying friend.
Patrick, get up, stay with me, right?
Tyler's aim becomes fixed and focuses on Niamh again.
Get up.
Niamh does so. Tyler walks right up to Niamh and puts the gun point blank at her head.
Am I clear?
Niamh nods her head without ever breaking her gaze from Tyler's. Benny looks up at Niamh. Tyler's aim becomes softer as he slowly lowers his weapon. Within an instant, Niamh grabs the gun out of Tyler's softened grip and pushes him to the ground, pointing it right at him. Benny and Tyler's guns stand to attention once more. Niamh shoots Tyler in the head, killing him. Silence. Niamh looks at Tyler, then to Benny, then to the gun. She drops it as if it's white hot. Niamh looks once again at Benny before running off stage left. She is not stopped by the goons. Police sirens and the sound of marching boots get closer. Tyler's goons run off stage left, leaving Benny alone with Patrick. Transition to the band shows still on the stage as Act 3 starts. At this moment, they are not playing anything. And so, on that night, Niamh ran. She ran away from the two bodies that now lay on the ground behind her, along with a third, who watched her as she left. One body alive, one dead, and one dying. Yes, dying. The band starts to play again with a slow and steady build as the scene transitions to we are back in the streets of Derry in the 1980s. Benny enters stage right with Patrick over his shoulder.
Come on, Pat, come on, Pat.
Benny gets to the center stage and gently tries to lower Patrick down to the ground, still clutching his bullet wound.
Come on, you'll be right.
Fuck, I don't know about that. Be a bit more gentle.
Sorry.
Benny successfully lowers Patrick. Patrick winces as he lays on the ground.
Just keep on putting pressure on it, you'll be fine. Hang on.
Patrick winces as he holds his jacket to his shoulder.
Oh God, you've got to get someone.
Benny gets up to leave.
Patrick, I'll be back soon, hold on.
Benny turns around. Patrick pushes himself up with all his strength.
Wait.
Patrick loses the momentum and falls again. Benny lunges down to grab him, hovering over him above the ground.
Pat, I need to know if you help. You need help.
Please, I can't be alone.
Pat, I promise I'll be as fast as I can.
Did you see where Niamh went?
I don't know, she could be anywhere.
That's okay. It's good. She's away from it. Listen, what is it? Well, it's just, if I don't see you again.
Don't say that, you'll be fine, I promise. I just need to go and get...
Patrick leans in and kisses Benny, putting his hands on Benny's cheek, leaving a bloody imprint behind.
Be careful.
Suddenly, Patrick clutches his shoulder again in pain. Benny lowers Patrick down again in shock, cheeks flushed.
I will, Pat.
Benny kisses Patrick on the forehead and rushes off stage right. End of Act 2.